Good morning. This is the video newsletter for buysellshort.com for Sunday, May 11th. Here we have the Dow 15-minute chart. We had a pretty choppy session on Friday. Big driver there was yet again oil prices making a new high. Speculators just continue to rape uh, the average consumer. It's the dot coms right now is exactly what we're seeing in the price of oil. It'll end eventually, and it'll end with a big bubble pop, but where it ends remains to be seen. Uh, Stuck in a bullish falling wedge now on the 15-minute chart. Support is just below us here at 12,700 with upper resistance at 12,950. Let's just say 13K. If we go over to the daily chart, you can see we ended the session Friday right at the uptrend line support of the bearish rising wedge we've been in since the March lows. So we've got options expiration this upcoming Friday, so hopefully we will see a bounce to, given that we've been down 500 points over the last couple of days, that the option crooks will be looking for a pop and then flatline into Friday. RSI is right at the 50 level, so we'd like to see a bounce like we did back in mid-April after the last sell-off. If we scroll down here, Stochastics did break the uptrend support line we had, and ADX is about to cross negative, so we really need a pop tomorrow. Otherwise, we're probably looking at a test of 12,500 on the Dow. SMH continues to tread water up here. Like I mentioned, volume has just dropped off big time over the last week or so. Not exactly what we'd like to see. We need a break over the 200-day moving average at 32.20, or we're likely to see a test of the 30.50 to 31 area. As you can see, on balance, volume looks like it may be topping off. Stochastics are also pretty overextended here as well. Stock plays. AGEN, nice pop again on Friday. Continues to tread water. As I mentioned, this is a big play going into the cancer conference at the end of the month, ASCO. RSI 50 positive MACD crossover on Friday. Very strong ADX. Stochastics looks really good as well. So this is one I'd be looking to pick up scalp positions on any dips into the 220s. And, there's no reason why this one can't take off going into the ASCO conference. XOMA reports earnings tomorrow pre-market. Chart looks ready for a bounce here, so hopefully we'll get some positive news and get a pretty fast snapback rally to the 250 area. STEM, we got our bounce, our nice bounce actually on Friday. The stock was up given, the carnage that was in the market. That was a pretty good sign. Would be looking to pick up a scalp position in the low 140s and looking for a move back to the 150s on this one near term. RSI is holding up. Stochastics, we're getting pretty close to another bounce on this one, so STEM is looking pretty good here. GNBT, that large bidder, appeared yet again on Friday. Every time this guy shows up, we usually see a nice pop in the next day or two. There is also a lot of bird flu talk in Asia today, so we could see a gap on this one tomorrow morning. NVAX got a little pickup on the bird flu on Friday, so perhaps we will see GMBT get a pop to the 115 area tomorrow. Chart looks pretty decent here. Let's see if the momentum traders come into this one tomorrow. ACPW, Active Power, broke out from its downtrend line from its April high. It's come from 195 all the way down to 112 and is back in rebound mode. The small cap energy stocks have been on fire lately, and it looks like ACPW is ready for its turn. Volume has been increasing nicely. We had a positive MACD crossover. We've got a nice pop off the 30 level on RSI. Stochastics look really good as well, and on balance volume, buyers are definitely coming into this one. So breakout confirmation would be a move over 139. So next add to spot on this one would be close over a buck 40, and target on this one is 154 and 163 as our first targets. IMMU, nasty sell off over the last week, but it looks like this was another stock that was able to close green on Friday despite the crappy market. And this is a stock that after it does a sell off, when it bounces back, it usually bounces, 20 to 30 cents minimum. The last time we had a steep sell off, then bounce, and then we went from 211 to 250 plus. Actually, it ended up continuing to 3. Right now, let's just look for a bounce back to the 20-day exponential. That is at 262. As you can see on this chart, this is a stock that likes to hug its 20-day moving average, and it's strayed quite a bit away from it right now. RSI held its previous support. Stochastics are now oversold below 20, so should be a good week here in IMMU. We're really motoring when you see a 243 break. That would be our next ad spot, would be a break of 243. Last stock I'm going to mention here is CC, Circuit City. Friday, company mentioned that it's opening its books to Blockbuster. Icon came in and, Carl Icahn came in and said that if Blockbuster isn't able to buy these guys, he will buy them. This is a guy who usually gets what he wants, so it's only a matter of time before Circuit City now gets sold. Would be looking to pick up a medium-term position on this one on a pullback below 5. After each of its previous buyout spikes, it's come all the way back to its 20-day exponential, so this may make for a pretty nice add in the 480 and under area. Hopefully we see that this week. So all eyes will be on adding a little small position on this one. Buyout target, I think there's no reason why Circuit City won't go for $6 to $7 a share. So that's decent upside from here with pretty minimal downside. RSI is holding about 50. Very, very strong ADX. And now people are starting to consider the buyout legit because you're starting to see the buyers move into this one. On balance volume showing that buyers are in play here right now. And that's pretty much it for the video today. I will see you guys in the chat room tomorrow, and have a happy Mother's Day. Goodbye.